Thank you, everyone. Today I'm doing a moon reading. You know, I don't normally come on Saturday, but it is a full moon tonight. Well, it's mostly in the morning, but how's everyone? Hi, Christine. Hi, Starlight. Hi, Miss Honey Love. I still always want to call you Miss Honey Bun. Miss Honey Love. You make me think. Hi, Butter Baby. How are you? Hi, Tammy. How's everyone? Hi, Divine. Hi, Lln Girl. Devoted Calypso. Hello. I am doing moon readings if anybody wants one. Tonight is a full moon in Capricorn. Some people call it the Thunder Moon. Some people call it the Buck Moon. Either way, it promises to be intense this time. I don't know, maybe because it's the second Capricorn moon, I don't know. But this moon is given, it usually comes around when there's a lot of thunderstorms. That's why a lot of people call it the Thunder Moon. But this moon is supposed to unravel some answers that will help you grow your foundations and set your goals and intentions and all that sort of thing. So that's kind of like where the reading is going, is where you can expand your ambitions to build that foundation and to set those intentions. So yeah. I will switch the screen so you can see what's going on. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description. If you're new here, welcome, and to join the list, it's ! join with your question. If there's no question, then your question will be missed because there's a lot of people waiting for a turn. Yeah, but Nightbot's not a real person. It's just a robot that keeps track of the list from you so I can get through as many free readings as possible. Yeah, but I'll switch the screen so you can see what's going on. There we go. Hi, DeJonah. How are you? Hi, morning. Everyone's here. Week ahead. I could do that. The week ahead for Miss Moonlight. All my cards went flying first, though. We'll try this again. Week ahead for Miss Moonlight. What does Miss Moonlight need to know for the week ahead? What does Miss Moonlight need to know for the week ahead? Ooh. For the King of Swords, I feel like there's a lot of energy around overthinking something or other. I don't know if it has to do with work or what. I also feel this sense of being indecisive about something, but also trying to avoid anything regarding expressing your emotions or feelings towards anything or anyone. There is a King of Wands and Light, though, so there is some action that wants to happen anyway, despite your being indecisive. Having that, that compassion, being able to stay calm while still having that energy to get things done. There is the Ace of Wands, so maybe holding back, starting something new or beginning something new, and delaying it either on purpose or unintentionally, but there is some that have had fire that still wants to spark anyway. Maybe it's just a lack of direction. For the week, there is a Two of Pentacles, so I do think there's going to be some choices regarding money or finances or work that may come through for you as well. We'll pull a moon reading to see what the moon has to say for Miss Moonlight. What does the moon have to say for Miss Moonlight regarding all of this energy and the choices that to be made? Ooh, communication is the key. So maybe expressing yourself may be the key for all this energy. It's time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Maybe it's a Gemini. I don't know. This one is the Gemini moon. That is what I got. Do you have any other questions, Miss Moonlight? Full moon reading? Sounds legit. You're welcome. Hope it's not your ex. Oh man. Hope not either, right? Sam. Moon, not mom. Morning. General career reading for next week for morning. You're welcome, Miss Moonlight. Morning. General next week. What's the general for next week for morning? What's the general career reading for next week for morning? General career reading for morning next week. Hi, Fiona. Let's just see. General career reading for next week for morning. Ooh. Oh, Derek, what's wrong? What's going on with that? I don't know if there's some self-doubt going on or what this is. Do you feel there's this energy of being fearful of... Sorry, that was the wires in the way. Fearful of being judged for some reason, or I don't know if it's you being a little judgy about some sort of situation. I don't really feel like it's a person. I feel like it's more about a situation. There is a Six of Swords in the dark too. So I just feel this sense of feeling stuck and trying to figure things out while avoiding something or other. I just feel like this unfinished business or something that is going to stop you this week from moving forward. And I feel like if you go back to whatever you did in your past to come up with a solution, maybe trying that again may be productive this time. It may not, but it does seem to be that energy is trying to come through. There is this Six of Cups in the dark too. So I do feel like that's probably why I feel like whatever you did in the past may be coming back, or you may have to do it again. That will get you unstuck from this energy. With the Nine of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel like you're going to be hustling a little bit more, maybe working a little bit more than usual, but I also feel like it's a good time to hold back on your money and try not to go through those impulse buys or anything like that. Just keep it steady. I do feel like there's a sense of I don't know if someone's keeping a secret from you or someone's not being completely honest. So I just feel the sense of you not having all the answers that you need to complete your work week career-wise. I don't know if it's about you finding a job or if it's a career that you already have. I just feel there's some sort of energy. It's like going back to what you did before or what you know before may be productive, but it may also be something that's unclear to you that may unravel itself, you know. Hopefully this full moon will give that boost of energy and lead you in that direction out of that. Starlight, moon reading, Gemini, yes, for Geminis. Geminis, it says, the full moon in Capricorn says, focus on your intimate partnerships and shared finances. Remind you who you are, and but also remind you who you go to bed with and who you do business with will affect you during this moon phase. It says, settling a debt if someone owes you money or vice versa will find you closure, or finding closure with an ex. But the full moon, okay, let's just see. How can Starlight expand her ambitions? How can Starlight expand her ambitions? What realities must Starlight face? What realities must Starlight face? What is restricting what is restricting Starlight? What is restricting Starlight? And what has Starlight achieved so far? What has Starlight achieved so far? Let's just see another message from the Mama Moon. For the Seven of Pentacles, that is how you can expand your ambition. So the Seven of Pentacles is generally about planting that seed. So since it's in the dark, maybe that seed has not quite been planted yet, or it's been planted and forgotten about and hasn't been nurtured, but maybe now is the time to nurture it if it's been planted already. There is the Chariot, so I feel like you are moving forward in a positive light. This is what realities you must face. So I don't know if it's about just keep going. Maybe whatever the seed was may not be as productive of maybe what you thought it would be. maybe nurturing would help, maybe not, but I do feel like there's an energy of the realities you may face that you're moving forward with it or without it. There is a Two of Swords in the dark as well. So that is what is restricting you. So I don't know if it's about making that decision. Not making that decision is making you have some limitations on how to move forward. There is a Hangman, maybe seeing things in a different light or a different perspective may help things go along, but I do feel like this energy is coming through that if you're like the Hangman just hanging around, you may not get where you need to be during this moon phase. It also says the answers you seek are true. The answer you seek is right under your nose. Don't ignore the obvious. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion and speak to the goddess. Emotions are running high. That's what I got. Oh, what you should achieve so far. That was the Hangman. So I guess what you achieve so far is patience and hanging around waiting for something to happen. You're welcome. Butter baby, Chris and I finally reconciled. Ooh, Chris and I, Butter baby and Chris finally reconciled after months, but sometimes I message him, he ignores me. Is he putting up a resistance or he just don't want to reconnect? Okay, so for Chris, what's going on with Chris now that they have reconnected with Butter baby? Why is he ignoring Butter baby? Why is he ignoring Butter baby's messages? Why is Chris ignoring Butter baby's messages? Why is Chris ignoring Butter baby's messages? That one wants to come out. Four of Swords. Why is Chris ignoring Butter baby's messages? The Four of Swords is in the light. So I do feel the sense of them kind of like at a pause, not really moving forward or backwards or anything. I feel like they are still healing from whatever happened between the two of you still. I feel like that is something they're still working on. I feel like they're kind of like trying to move forward with a really careful consideration. So it's not like they're resisting or not wanting to connect. They just want to do it right if they're going to do it again. So there's a lot of thinking and maybe even overthinking a little bit. There is the the Nine of Cups in the dark. So I do feel the sense of them kind of like, did you realize that there's something going on between the two of you relationship wise? And I feel like they're kind of like being focused on not wanting to have unrealistic wants and desires. So I feel like they're kind of like trying to make sure that they are being realistic for the time or whatever that's going on with them right now. For the High Priestess in the dark, they're not really, I feel like they're more thinking. They're not really listening so much on their feelings or so much on their intuition or anything like that. They're more like overthinking. Maybe there's things that you don't know yet that maybe they're trying to figure out when's a good timing or how to tell you things. That maybe what has happened between your separation. There is the Two of Wands, so I feel like they're still trying to like figure that out. I feel like they're still kind of like going through a phase of like discovering more about themselves, maybe discovering more new things about you too. They want to have that clear vision of what their future would look like between the two of you. I just feel like it's kind of like a process for them right now. Probably hurting. Okay, maybe needs reinsurance. Yeah. He likes to overthink. Yeah, I can feel that energy about her, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like whatever's going on, I feel like if Chris is going to go back into this relationship with you, Butter Baby, that they want to make sure that it's legit. You know, they don't want to play this back and forth game that they're in, they're in. I think that's something that they're really taking careful consideration on. That's what I got. Christine, general reading for Christine. What does Christine need to know? General reading for Christine. What does Christine need to know? What does Christine need to know right now? What does Christine need to know right now? What does Christine need to know right now? Ooh, the King of Cups. For the King of Cups in the dark, I do feel the sense of, I don't know if it's just that, of just some sort of moody energy or some sort of, I don't know if it's you being moody, Christine, or just other people around you. It's kind of like you're bringing that energy around. I just feel the sense of also lost control over something. I don't know if that's you or someone else around you. There is the Six of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I do feel like whatever's going on, this is kind of like a one-sided deal. Like there's not that equal give and take or equal balance of whatever this is going on. I also feel the sense of feeling stuck, but at the same time not giving up and like trying to take that control back. There's the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel the sense of wanting to have that independence and success and everything, but also questioning your self-worth and I don't know if it's like hustling to make more money or if it's just being more careful with the money that you have and how you're going to move forward. But there is the Emperor, so I feel like you are going to be able to regain taking charge of your path and whatever you've been dealing with right now. I do feel there's some information or some sort of things that you may not be fully aware of. I'm not quite sure what that would be about. I'm just going to clarify. I'm going to clarify with the moon cards. So what kind of messages can we get for Christine? What kind of positive messages can we get for Christine? It says, look at the bigger picture. Take time for a mini break or an adventure. This situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident, find balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Maybe there's a Sagittarius thinking of you as well. That's what I got. Lln Girl, how is Randolph feeling towards how is Randolph feeling towards me? How is Randolph feeling towards Lln Girl? How is Randolph feeling towards Lln Girl? How is Randolph feeling towards Lln Girl? Oh man, there is the Knight of Swords in the dark. So I do feel as though he does want to be romantic and have all those romantic feelings and stuff. I feel the sense that they're kind of like not confident in whatever it is that they've been up to. For the Knight of Swords being the dark, I just feel the sense of them, I don't know if they're like been overly aggressive or overly pushy about something, or just kind of like indecisive on how to move forward towards you. I feel like they're overthinking and kind of like thinking like, if I do that, what's going to happen? Like they want to know the answers before it happens, kind of thing. There is the Six of Wands in the dark too, so I just feel the sense of I don't know if it's about them trying to figure out where they stand in the relationship with you. And I feel like they're more about focusing on them and their position in this relationship rather than like feeling anything. I don't really feel like they're putting a lot of thought into their feelings. They're more just thinking in their head and trying to figure things out. Now the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like they do want to see where this is going. I feel like money and a relationship is really important to them, and they're trying to figure out that balance. I don't know if they've been planning something or just evaluating the progress between the two of you so far. And because there's the Eight of Cups, so I do feel like they do want to take action. They do want to have that success, and you know, yeah, I do feel like they do want to move towards you because I feel like they want to choose happiness. I'm not quite sure what is going on. I don't know what. I just feel the sense that they're fearful of moving towards you for some reason. I don't know if there's some sort of energy that's pulling them back and wanting to redirect them in a different light. That's what I got. We can pull out Moonlight, a moon card for you. It's moon reading. This one says, look at the bigger picture. Again, take a mini break, have an adventure. The situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident, find balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. DeJonah! General reading for DeJonah. General reading for DeJonah. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Money's coming in for you, it looks like. Or some sort of financial situation. The Knight of Pentacles, having that ambition, having that, you know, productivity, working hard, taking charge. I can feel that. I feel like there's also this energy around you being more creative with making money, or more creative at work, or whatever that situation is for you, and going after it. There is a Ten of Pentacles, so I feel like your foundation isn't quite as stable as you would like it to be. I don't know if you're worried about strings being attached or anything like that. I just feel this sense that there's a little bit of imbalance. I don't know if it's the imbalances between you and money, or you and your family, and like trying to figure it all out. There is the Five of Pentacles, so I do feel like overall things are going to be improving in that area. I feel like it's not going to happen quickly. It's going to be like very slow recovery in that aspect. I don't know if you've been working or getting back to work, but I do feel like there's going to be some positive changes. And I also feel this energy of you becoming this Empress. You know, she's in the dark now, but I feel like you have that opportunity for it to change in light as this progresses. I just feel the sense of, you know, getting over these creative blocks and being more dependent on yourself rather than others. Let's just see what the cards have to say for you. What does the moon have to say for DeJonah? What does the moon want to say to DeJonah? Don't let pride get in your way. I was kind of like getting to that. Eh? Self-esteem is good. Self-esteem is good. Vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. Our friendship may be ending. Ooh. But it says, don't let pride get in your way. There may be a Leo thinking of you. Or maybe trying to help you out. That is what I got. Hi, Bob. How are you? To join the list, you just write exclamation mark join with your question after. Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot is not a person. It's just a robot kind of thing that keeps track of the list for me. So if you want to put yourself on the list, yeah, just write exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, and then write your question after. Nightbot did some, yeah, just like that. There you go. Eagle, what does CB think of me? Non-romantic. So what does CB think of Eagle? Non-romantic. What does CB think of Eagle? Non-romantic. What does CB think of Eagle? What does CB think of Eagle? What do they think? Hi V, how are you? Oh, there is the Eight of Swords. For the Eight of Swords, I do feel this energy about, I don't know if it's your energy and you're just surrendering to the unknown and being open to anything. It's gonna feel that energy. I don't know. But with the Eight of Swords, I do feel this sense of, I don't know if CB has lost trust in the situation. So I'm not really feeling this directly at you. I just feel like there's some, CB is like something has changed, or I just feel they're kind of like fearful of changes or something. Not really fearful, maybe just like on edge a little bit of anything that's been going on. There is the Knight of Swords as well. So I do think overall they are feeling ambitious towards you. They do feel like there's a good connection there overall. I don't know if they think that you make decisions too quickly, or if they just need some time with decisions you have already made. They're just kind of like wrapping their mind around it. Because I feel like there's a lot of thinking going on here. There's a Ten of Pentacles. So I don't know if there's like some work situation going on with them, or family situation going on with them. I just feel like they're a little bit not in the best positive mindset right now. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So I don't know if they're going through something, but I feel like whatever they're going through, there's going to be a positive light. Like, you know, the Ten of Swords, you can't get any worse than that, right? You gotta go back up after that. So I do feel like even though there might be a rocky road right now, that there will be some positive light coming. Yeah, there's going to be some positive changes. I also feel the sense of them going through a phase of transformation that may give them a more positive outlook about your relationship, whatever that is between the two of you. Just give them that sense of clarity of knowing for sure. But that is what I got. Hi, UC. How are you? Tammy, I had a dream where all the animals from Noah's Ark was pouring into my apartment through my front door. Oh my goodness, it sounds like that book. You know that book from Robert Munch? And the kid opens the wall and like a train dumps all the people in the house. I don't know, but I decided that. So what is the meaning of this dream for Tammy? So there was animals, there was an ark, and an apartment. Okay, so what is the meaning of Tammy's dream regarding animals from Noah's Ark pouring into the apartment? What is the meaning of this dream? What is the meaning of this dream for Tammy of the animals from Noah's Ark pouring in? Oh man, I feel like whatever it is kind of like your subconscious mind trying to help you overcome some sort of fears. For the High Priestess, being in the dark. I guess in this case it's the Hierophant and the High Priestess. In this case, and I feel like both of them being at the end of each end of this, that it is something regarding your subconscious mind, your own fears, your own intuition that's trying to tell you something. Usually that is where we get the most visions and clarities through our dreams. There is a Ten of Pentacles, so I do feel like overall your family life is good, or your home life is good. Doesn't necessarily mean your family, but like your home life, your apartment and everything is as good as it could be at this time. You know, there is some contentment there. For the Temperance, being in the dark, I do feel like there's an imbalance between your mindset and your heart. Like your mind and soul isn't quite matching up as well. Yeah. Trying to get some clarity. What exactly is going on with this dream with the Hierophant and the High Priestess both in the dark? The Five of Cups, so there is definitely some emotions going through you during your dreams. I feel like it's mostly about to be over though. Tonight is a good night to release any of that negativity. You know, it is a full moon, to just wherever the full moon is, go through that window and just tell the moon verbally what your fears or worries or anxieties or whatever that is, and release it to it. For the Five of Cups, I just feel the sense of whatever this is, you're going to be moving on. I feel like there might be some personal setbacks that you've been dealing with. Maybe that is what's coming through, but I feel like overall you've been healing, things are improving. There might be a sense of forgiveness, maybe forgiving yourself for any regrets that you have or any things that you may still be lingering on your subconscious mind, and just release that. And I feel like that is something that your subconscious mind wants you to know. Hi Eliza, how are you? How does Imari feel about Kimberly? 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 There is the Four of Cups. For the Four of Cups, I do feel the sense of them like taking their time and like thinking things through. I don't know if they're going through some sort of adjustment period or what that is about. There is a Knight of Cups in the dark too. Whatever's going on, I feel like they're kind of like worried about something. I don't know if there's like they're struggling with expressing their feelings towards you, but I feel like it's because they're kind of like disconnected with their feelings right now. They're not really putting enough focus on how they're really feeling. They're too much in their head, like overthinking things. The Page of Wands, I feel like they're kind of like trying to find that clarity of how they're feeling towards you, because I feel like they do want to communicate to you. They do have that hot, fiery, passionate energy towards you. It's just expressing those emotions or expressing those feelings seems very difficult. There's also the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I just feel the sense that they want to talk to, I don't know if they want to talk to you about their work, because I feel like they're kind of like looking for the right opportunity to make plans with you or figure out how to go about doing that. I feel like they want to do the responsible thing, but at the same time, they're a little bit disconnected with their feelings right now. So I don't know. That's what I call it. The bottom of the deck is the Empress, so I do feel like Mari does feel that you are his Empress. I don't know, I just feel that sense that you're nurturing and caring and loving. Dragonfly, a full moon reading. Yeah, it's the full moon. What is your sign, Dragonfly? Dragonfly, are you still here? What is your sign? There's a little message for your sign. Okay, so we'll just go for the reading for Dragonfly, full moon. How can Dragonfly expand their ambitions? How can Dragonfly expand their ambitions? What realities must Dragonfly face? What realities must Dragonfly face? What realities must Dragonfly face? What is restricting Dragonfly? What is restricting Dragonfly? What has Dragonfly achieved so far? What has Dragonfly achieved so far? And a message from Mama Moon. Alright, it does say the Queen of Cups is in the dark. So I do feel the sense of how you can expand your ambitions. I feel like it's more about expressing yourself a little bit more, especially how you feel about things and that sort of thing. I just feel the sense of being a little bit more careful who you trust and who you share information with and who you share your heart with moving forward. And I feel like that is something that can expand your ambitions and make you feel more independent and more in control over what is going on, and spend more time with your self-care, making sure that your bucket is full, you know? Just feel that sense of filling your own bucket before you fill other people's. You do have the Ace of Swords in the dark, and this one is the realities you must face. So I don't know if there's any ideas or fears that could be clouding your judgment right now. Maybe being stuck on some outdated ideas or things that, you know, right now everything is moving so fast. So, you know, everything how it used to be isn't so anymore, right? And like letting go of some of that is some sort of realities to face. There is the Knight of Pentacles being in the dark, and this is what's restricting you. Oh man, I just feel like there's a lot of fears that the moon is kind of bringing up on you. The Knight of Pentacles in the dark is kind of like wanting to take action, having these visions and like wanting to take action but not really taking action. So I don't know if these fears are preventing you from taking the action or preventing you from having the ambition to do so, because you do have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who's very supportive and strong, and you know, that family man who is devoted and charming, and I feel like this is the energy, this is the ambition you want to have. And this is also the one what you have achieved so far. So I feel like overall you have achieved that good family life, that good sense of yourself, and you're in tune with your intuition and your feelings and all that sort of thing. I feel like you're very connected with them. So you have the Queen of Cups in the dark and the King of Cups in the dark. I do feel like they go together. Maybe that's your shadow side being the Queen of Cups, and the King is more of your positive energy that's coming through. The message from the moon says, bring love into the situation. Move towards the future. Think outside of the box will bring the solution. Improve your karma by doing some charity work or helping someone. And it is an Aquarius. I don't know if there's an Aquarius thinking of you, but that is what I got. Beloved Calypso, what will my relationship be with my boss? Okay, so what will the relationship be with beloved boss? What will the relationship be between beloved and her boss? What is the relationship between beloved and their boss? You're welcome, Kimberly. Ew, 5 of Pentacles. Oh. For the 5 of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel this energy of you and your boss working well together. I do feel like there's also this energy of some positive changes that will be coming between you and your boss as well, with the 5 of Pentacles being in the dark. There may be some challenges that comes along with these changes, but I feel like they will be positive and you will work well together. There is a 7 of Wands here, so I do feel like, again, there's going to be some challenges. You may have to fight for competition between your energy and maybe other co-workers with your boss. I don't know what your work environment is like. Just feeling that energy. Maybe your boss will be pressuring you to fight competition with the company. I don't know what the scenario is. Just telling you the energy. But whatever it is, I feel like you can stand up for yourself. So if your boss is trying to make you do more work than you can manage, or more work than what your job title entitles you to do, or whatever that is, then you can stand up for yourself. The 5 of Wands is in the light. So I do feel like there's going to be definitely some changes and challenges between you and your boss. I feel like a lot of them are going to be positive. A lot of them may be you standing your ground and protecting yourself and knowing your rights. You know, like when you work, making sure that you do read those fine lines. You know, sometimes you just want to sign the paper saying, yes, I'll work for you, without really reading all what it entails. So with the 5 of Wands, I do feel the energy of it being brought up again, what those things are. For the 9 of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel the sense of knowing your self-worth, hustling, you know, but also I feel like this energy of like making sure that you're not overly invested in this, you know. Put your time in, put your energy in, do the best work that you can, but don't let it completely consume you. Don't forget your family life and the ones that love you, to spend time with them as well. I'm also feeling this energy of something may not be as clear to you right now about your work or your relationship with your boss either. Because I just feel like, I don't know if there's going to be some insecurities exposed or what is that going to be, but we're going to see what Mama Moon has to say. She says confidence is your key, so standing up for yourself is the key for this. Make time for fun. Like I said, don't let work consume you. Have time for fun. Shine your light and have some pride. Your turn someone's head. Ooh. So someone has definitely noticed you, but it's time to spoil yourself. You've earned it. There may also be a Leo thinking of you. That is what I got. Hi, Diamond. Hi, Nadine. How are you? MMC, will I travel for work soon? Will MMC 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 travel for work soon? Ooh, there is the Emperor, and there is the Knight of Wands, so I would say yes. You know, like the Eight of Wands, having that action, taking action, having that motivation, you know, things coming together for you. Having that vision, the Emperor, taking charge of your path. You know, the King of Wands also represents travel, so definitely. You know, for the Six of Swords in the dark, there may be some sort of things that may that may come up, so make sure that you're not self-sabotaging yourself, making sure that, you know, you have everything you need to make those travel plans for work or whatever that is for you, making sure, you know, everything is legit, right? That you're not being scammed into something either. Yeah. But that's what I got, so I feel like, yes, that everything is going well. Let's see what Mama Moon has to say about this. It says a win-win outcome is in the forecast for you. It says, see the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. Time to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. A great time for a makeover. Ooh. And there is a Libra thinking of you, it seems. That's what I got for you. My cat is hungry? No, she is horny. She is in heat, but yeah, she talks all the time. Even when she's not in heat, she has a loud voice. She talks about everything. She yells at the dog. She yells at everybody. She's just a Siamese cat with a very loud voice who loves to talk. Dream. How does Cancer feel about dream? How does a Cancer feel about dream? How does Cancer? Yeah, she's a house cat. She has to go outside. Even if we leave the door wide open, she will not go outside. She thinks she owns the house and we're all her servants. That's what she thinks. She'll meow if there's a door closed and she wants it open. She'll meow for every little thing. She's safer inside. Yeah, she doesn't like to go outside. She won't even try. Dream. How does the Cancer feel about dream? How does the Cancer feel about dream? She's pure Siamese, so she's very talkative. For the Ace of Pentacles, ooh, I do feel like the Cancer does want to take action towards you, does want to have that happiness, success with you, that abundance, you know. I feel like they are trying to manifest your energy right now, or they're thinking about it. You do have the Wheel, so luck of timing, destiny, all that sort of thing is on your side. You also have the Nine of Swords, so the Nine of Swords is in the dark. I don't know if it's about the Cancer kind of like releasing some fears, maybe releasing some sort of, you know, insecurities about something, worries, whatever that is. But they are working on releasing it and trying to, you know, not have so many fears about what their wants and desires are. Maybe they're being a little too intuitive, you know, a little bit too much, not enough thinking things through, and just kind of like over feeling things. For the Ten of Cups, I do feel like they do want that happy home life situation, that, you know, that perfect family. I feel like that is where their visions are at, wanting that success, wanting to have that commitment. So I feel like overall they do have the sense of that divine love, that fulfillment, that harmony. You know, the rainbow there does represent commitments. Yeah, wanting things to work out for sure. There's a little bit of worries, anxieties, and all that, but I feel like they are trying to work on releasing some of that. Hi, Christine. How are you? Cats are great. Yes, they are. Festine, if you want to join the list, just write ! join with no spaces in between with your question after. Nightbot is not a real person. It's just a robot that keeps track of the list for me. So if you can do that, you can add yourself to the list. Moonbeam just gave you an example there. Just do the join ! and then rewrite your question like right after the join with a space after join. Hi, Nightfall Waves. Hello. Blessed One. General reading for Blessed One. General reading for Blessed One. What does the Blessed One need to know right now? What does the Blessed One need to know right now? What does the Blessed One need to know right now? Ooh, 2 of Cups. Love is in the air. Strength. Someone's feeling weak over you. 3 of Pentacles. I feel like they're too shy to tell you. I don't know. The Tower. There is the 2 of Cups and the Light. So I do feel like, I don't know if you've been connecting with someone already or if this is a new person, but I do feel your connection is growing stronger. I do feel like someone is weak when they're around you. Maybe they just have that puppy love kind of energy. I don't know if they want a commitment with you or just kind of like trying to see if you're interested in them as well. For the 3 of Pentacles being in the dark, I don't know if it's just them. I don't know if you know who this person is or if they're too shy to reveal themselves towards you. Because I feel like right now you're not really working well together, even though you have all this good energy. There is the Tower, so I don't know if there's like some possibility for the 2 of you to build or rebuild your foundation together. I don't know if you know who this person is already and you weren't together or whatever the situation is. I do feel there's going to be some positive light that's trying to come through here. I'm going to try to see what Mama Moon has to say for you as well. This isn't a love situation, it may be some sort of other similar situation where things are just coming together for you. It may not be perfect, but it seems to be what's coming anyways. There may be some sudden changes coming your way as well, Blessed One. It does say you're very close to achieving your goals. You're on the right track. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move forward to your dreams. Stay focused and start something new. That's what you got. Hi H, how are you? Hi, oh, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that so much. MB's energy towards me. What do I need to know? Oh, okay, so for H. What's MB's energy towards H? What is MB's energy towards H? What is MB's energy towards H? Hold on, my cards are all not in the right direction. There we go, we fix that. What are MB's energy towards H? What are MB's energy? They're still not in the right direction. Maybe this deck just does not want to be used for you. We'll use another one. Let's see. What is MB's energy towards H? What is MB's energy towards H? What is MB's energy towards H? Ooh, this one wants to know. The High Priestess. What is MB's energy towards H? What is MB's energy towards H? That's too many cards. You have to try again. One at a time. MB's energy towards H. Alright. You do have the High Priestess, so I feel like they're really in tune with their emotions and their intuition and all that sort of thing. And I feel like they're kind of like sitting there contemplating, thinking about you, trying to figure out what exactly is their energy towards you. That is something that they are trying to figure out. They are using temperance, you know, they're trying to be realistic about their wants and desires when it comes to you and what they're thinking. They're trying to make sure that they are well balanced and focused with whatever energy that they're trying to come up with for you. There is a Knight of Swords in the dark, so I know they're a little bit fearful or a little bit hesitant about making the decision on what kind of actions or energies they want to put towards you. There is the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like, I don't know if they're a little bit shy or they're feeling like, or wondering if they're a little bit being superficial about something. We can clarify though. Let's see. What exactly is MB's energy towards H? What exactly is Thank you. This one came out. And it is the Five of Cups. So I do feel like they are struggling with expressing their feelings towards you. The spilled tea isn't the end of the world. So I don't know if something happened between the two of you, or if they're just being overly fearful that they don't want something to happen between the two of you. There's no contact? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, because I feel like they're kind of like thinking, but at the same time, whatever it is, I feel like they're trying to come up with some sort of energy around forgiveness. I don't know if they're going to tell you that or what the energy is, but they're definitely thinking about you. They're trying to figure out what is what and how to move forward with whatever that is, in moderation. And yeah. You're welcome, Dragonfly. That is what I got. Thank you so much for the donation. What do you need to know? I am not sure what the Knight of Swords is representing. I thought it was maybe them being scared to take actions towards you. It could be that if there's no contact that they're not going to. But that is what I got. You're welcome. Divine! Did Jay enjoy spending time with Divine last night? Ooh. Did Jay enjoy spending time with Divine last night? The Nine of Cups, I would say yes. You know, it was perfect success. It was a peaceful environment. They were at peace. They were content. That is cute energy. They're going to hang around a little bit longer, see where it goes for a little bit. The Queen of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if they're like fearful of overly trusting you and having too many feelings for you. And I feel like that is something that, you know, maybe they're fearful of overly expressing what they think and feel towards you, maybe holding that back a little bit. There is the Six of Cups in the dark. I do feel the sense of them kind of like replaying whatever happened last night in their mind, and like they just can't let it go. But that is what I got. Nine of Cups. Yeah. I know it's just Shancy. I'm not really good at saying the words, so I just call it my Nine of Cups. So perfect success, right? Miss Honeylove, what does my spirit team want to say about my current situation? Ooh. Is there any spirit guys? He does, Divine, but he's holding back on you. He doesn't want to overly express himself and be burnt, I think. He's trying to protect his heart a little bit. He put some iron bars on that heart of his, and he doesn't want it broken. So he's being very careful, I think. Miss Honeylove. So is there any spirits that want to come and give Miss Honeylove a message? Is there any spirit guys that want to come give Miss Honeylove a message? Is there any spirit guys that want to come give Miss Honeylove a message? Is there any spirit guys that want to come give Miss Honeylove a message? There we go. I think this one wants to turn around in the light. We'll see. Oh man. For the knight, I want to say the king, but the Knight of Pentacles. For some reason, I can't say the Knight of Cups. For the Knight of Cups being in the dark, I do feel this sense of them really having a hard time expressing their feelings for you. So I don't know if it's your spirit teams, or what your situation is, or if they want you to know that someone is struggling to express their feelings towards you. Whatever that is, they're really like trying to get something out that they can't. There is the King of Swords in the light. So I do feel like they do want you to get some clear focus and have some self-control over the situation. And I feel like they want you to engage in some conversations or discussions about your situation with someone else. And I feel like they're saying to have that fair mindset, but also go forward with your intellect and more like your mindset than your intuition. and be more logical about it, but at the same time they want you to be gentle when you're dealing with the situation. For the Fool, I'm not sure if you want to come out in the light or the dark. You know, in the light it always represents that you're starting a new journey. You know, you're like turning a new leaf, you're starting a new beginning. But if it's in the dark, it could be like just holding back a little bit and giving yourself some time so that you're not overly expressing yourself and not over feeling this situation. I feel like your spirit guides want you to be more realistic and more mindful rather than listening so much on your feelings. For the High Priestess, it is good to always trust your intuition, but at the same time, put some logic behind it to back that up. That is what I got. I am not sure what that is about, but that is what I got. The energy just kind of went away. We can see what the moon has to say for you, though. Release the past. A relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging obsession. Don't repeat what is not working. Don't let your past hold you back. And it was also representing whatever sign your south node is. That's generally, your south node is generally the same as your sun sign. Firefly magic. How does Scorpio think and feel about Miss W? Ooh. How does a Scorpio think and feel of Miss W? How does Scorpio think and feel about Miss W? That one didn't want to come out, but we stole it anyways. The Knight of Wands. That's like not a bad card to get either, so. For the Nine of Cups being in the dark, I do feel there's this kind of, you know, the Nine of Cups in the dark could represent that the Scorpio wants something more than what Miss W is willing to give. You know, that kind of energy. There is the Queen of Wands in the dark. So I don't know if it's just them being stubborn about the whole situation, or if the Scorpio feels and thinks that Miss W is being a little bit too stubborn, or maybe they're worried that they're too shy or too introverted for whatever reason. I don't know. But there is a Seven of Cups here, so they are wanting to take action, but at the same time a little bit confused on how to do so. I just feel this sense of them wanting this amazing opportunity with them, but at the same time kind of like confused on how to go about taking that action, you know. The Knight of Wands is all about taking action, having that hot, fiery, passionate energy, making some bold moves, whatever it is, if it's business or love, or whatever the connection is. I feel like they're kind of being a little impulsive, and sometimes maybe that is what's scaring Miss W away, or if it's how they are feeling towards Miss W, you know. Whatever direction that you feel like this is going, that's what I got. Diamond, my future self wanted me to really protect my heart. Does that mean eat well or something else? Okay, so what does Diamond's future self, why does Diamond's future self really want her to protect her heart? Why does Diamond's future self really want her to protect her heart? Why does future Diamond really want her to protect her heart? The Nine of Cups just really wants to come out tonight. Okay. For the Nine of Cups, I'm just feeling this sense of protecting your heart against anything that's unrealistic. So I feel like it's more about you protecting your heart, not like health-wise, but like protecting your heart so you don't get too disappointed or too discouraged or that sort of thing. I feel like they want you to be realistic with your ambitions and things that are realistic for you to do at this time, and not get too far ahead of yourself, you know? The High Priestess, I feel like your higher self kind of just wants you to pay more attention to your intuition and not so much in your head, you know, have that equal balance of, you know, being more spiritual. With the Fool, I'm feeling this energy of them, or your future self wanting to be more connected and grounded to nature and that sort of thing. And I feel like whenever you do this, whenever you get a good hang of listening to your intuition, now your intuition is a little bit more than just a gut feeling. It's a little bit, it's like kind of like having that gut feeling mixed with your own natural animal instincts, you know? When there's danger, we react instantly without even thinking about it. But we can train ourselves to do that for any situation. It's just about listening a little harder. And I feel like that will bring you on a new journey. The world is in the dark, so I feel like whatever that journey is, you haven't completed yet. That's what I got. Eliza, hello. Current thoughts and feelings towards me. We are doing members only live streams tomorrow as well, Eliza. For Eliza, P's current feelings towards Eliza. P's current thoughts for Eliza. What are P's current thoughts for Eliza? Thoughts and feelings. What are P's current thoughts and feelings towards Eliza? So what are P's current thoughts? We'll do that first. What are P's current feelings? What are P's current feelings towards Eliza? What are P's current feelings towards Eliza? Oh my god, that 9 of Cups wants to be out for everybody. Everybody's having success tonight. Perfect success too. I feel like their thoughts are perfect success, whatever that is, you know? I just feel the sense that dreams are coming true, happiness, feeling satisfied, or just the sense that they're feeling satisfied of you recognizing them and paying attention to them. There is a 10 of Pentacles, so I feel like things are coming together for P, and as making them have happy feelings towards you as well. There is the Knight of Cups in the dark. I'm not quite sure if these feelings are like a friendship situation. I'm not really feeling this. You know, the Knight of Cups is kind of like being something that's overly romantic, you know? Yeah, the 4 of Wands. I just feel they're having this sense of personal celebrations, this personal thing that's trying to come through for them. You know, the inner happiness and whatever it is. But I also feel like P has a lot of fears around commitments and being too involved in something as well. So I don't know if that is what's kind of like making them hold back. Oh, no, sorry, Monday. I forgot today is not Sunday. My bad. I'm sorry, Eliza. On Monday, not tomorrow. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. I'm used to doing this on Sunday, but I decided to do it today because I can't do 5 lives in a row. I don't have enough energy in me to do that. These readings drain my energy a lot. Thank you. I meant Monday. Yes, I forgot today is not Sunday. I knew that planning a live today would screw up my schedule, but I thought I could do it anyways, and well... See, when your feelings and mine don't match up, what happens? Fiona. E feels anything romantic towards Fiona. Does E feel anything romantic towards Fiona? Does E feel anything romantic towards Fiona? Alright, Eliza. Does E feel anything romantic towards Fiona? You don't want my energy depleted? No, nobody wants that. There's a fly here that keeps bugging me. I don't know why. There's just one fly that wants to say hello to all you people, I guess. Trying to get the energy, Fiona. Does E feel anything romantic towards Fiona? Does E feel anything romantic towards Fiona? Ooh, there we go. The Hangman, he's hanging around waiting to see how you're feeling. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what he's doing. He's hanging around to wait and see how you're feeling, what your thoughts are. There is the Five of Wands in the dark. I don't really feel like the fives in this case is anything negative. I feel the Five of Wands in the dark is more about them kind of like having this inner conflict. Like, what do I do? Do I express myself towards Fiona? Do I hold back? Like, what is going on? I'm trying to connect with their alignment, trying to figure out what their passion is, kind of thing. You know, there's the Six of Swords in the dark here. So I feel like they're kind of like holding back. Like, they want to make progress, they want to move, but they're stuck. They want to wait to see how things play out. Yeah, they're not done with you. Whatever the connection or the energy is. There is the Five of Pentacles, so I feel like their work life is really, really important to them. I feel like they're kind of like at a hard situation with work-wise. I don't know if their work is not really stable enough for where they want it to be, or if they're struggling with that financial situation. And I don't know if that is the fears that's kind of trying to come through with moving towards you, you know? I don't know. It just seems like there's some stresses and worries around the financial department there. You can see what Mama Moon has to say too. I forgot to pull one for Eliza, but that says, take charge of your destiny, be bold, follow your heart and emotions. So I feel like if you have any romantic feelings towards E, that they would be open for you to and listen to you if you express them. You know, avoid any recklessness. Don't move too fast. So take one step at a time. Don't overly express yourself. Just let them know that you are interested. Come into your power. It's time for action now. So it's time for you to take the action. Be bold and make the first move. It says there, be bold, make the first move. So I guess it's depending on you of where this is going. Hi, Spinx. If someone donates, then they don't get put on the list. They just skip the list. And as I read, the names go down. But I have not gone to you yet. Your name is on the list right there. If you see right under my face. Oh, it was there a second ago. It disappeared. But your name is on the list. I haven't gone to you yet. Sam, hello. Nurse Moonshine. Ooh. Any good news coming my way this week? Ooh, for Miss Moonshine. Is there any good news coming for Miss Moonshine this week? Is there any good news coming this week for Miss Moonshine? Is there any good news coming in for Miss Moonshine? This one wanted to come out. The Star. Is there any good news coming in for Miss Moonshine? There is a Star, so you know there's a lot of positivity coming in there, inspiration, creativity. I can feel that, you being more in tune with your intuitive abilities and being more spiritual as well. I can feel that energy. For the Six of Cups, I do feel like there's going to be some reminiscing about the past, maybe some nostalgia memories from your childhood. I can just feel like that giving you that boost of creativity. There is the Five of Swords there, so I do feel like there are some things, there may be some, I don't know if it's about your emotions kind of like winning over your logic, because I feel like that may be coming through as well. But I feel like if you make some mutual progress with someone else and stay strong on your opinions, you'll be able to get through this. There is the devil in the dark, so I don't know if it's just about letting go of any negativity or any kind of past traumas that you may have had in the past, because I feel like overall this is meant to be something positive, but you know, when you're reminiscing about the past, it can trigger some thoughts, you know, whatever happened in school or whatever, you know. I feel like just releasing that and letting it go will be productive. Let's see what Mama Moon has to say for you too. What does Mama Moon have to say for Moonshine? What does Mama Moon have to say for Nurse Moonshine? There we go. Ooh. It says it's time to give rather than take. If a situation is blocked at the moment, you could be over-analyzing. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to details if you want success. And there may be a Virgo thinking of you as well. That's what I got. You're welcome. Bob! General reading for Bob. What does Bob need to know right now? What does Bob need to know right now? General reading for Bob. What does Bob need to know? What does Bob need to know? The Devil. The High Priestess. I am doing moon readings too if anyone wants moon readings tonight. Bob, the Devil came out. But you know, the Devil, I always think the Devil represents those sensual pleasures, right? You know what I mean? They may be coming for you. I don't know. But I feel like when if this is the case, you know, listen to your intuition. Don't let be all stuck in your head and not feel what's feeling. I do feel like there's going to be some profound changes for you. So I do feel like this is not that what I was saying, that there may be just things that may be weighing you down, you know, making you be tied up to your work or tied up to other things that is stopping you from seeing the changes that are about to happen. Because, you know, the Death card, I feel like you're going through some big transformation or some big changes are happening for you. And you have the Ace of Swords, so that's going to come with a brand new beginning. You know, you're going to be able to see this beginning with fresh eyes. You're going to have that clarity, that focus that's going to send you in a new direction and with positive light. Let's see what Mama Moon thinks of this positive light. I don't feel like it's bad at all. I feel like there's going to be some sort of energy that's going to try to prevent you from getting this new beginning. But I feel like, you know, if you release the negativity, you know, even if it's just about you forgiving yourself of any kind of past regrets or disappointments that you had in your past, or forgive anyone, you know, you can just talk to the moon. It doesn't have to be to anyone personally, but just say, you know what, I forgive that person. I'm ready to move on. I feel like there's a new beginning for you. These new changes is going to come. You know, you have the Ace of Swords, so that's a big beginning. The beginning of success, the beginning of a relationship, the beginning of something. But before you get this beginning, you have to face whatever fears or whatever may be holding you back. But you also have, do what you need to release. That's just what I was saying, right? And it says, let go of something. Stop trying so hard. Move forward with less resistance. Not a good time to start new projects. I feel like it's time to start something new, but at the same time you need to release things first. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended. Soon you will see what is ahead of you, right? Just as that's what the, well, it's the High Priestess, but it's kind of like more of the Hierophant. So I feel like you're going to be learning more as you go through this energy, through the moon phase, about this new beginning. That's what I got. Hi Bernard, how are you? V, Mahil's real feelings and intentions towards Natalia. Looking forward. Okay, so what are Mahil's real feelings and intentions toward Natalia moving forward? What are Mahil's real feelings and intentions towards Natalia? What is Mahil's real feelings and intentions towards Natalia? The Temperance. Ooh, you're also going through some big changes, or Mahil's going through some big changes, I guess, in this case. That is what's going on, the Temperance. So I feel like Mahil is trying to, like, just keep a steady pace, not going too fast, just kind of, like, trying to find their balance, because I feel like they're aware of these big changes that are happening. It may not be big changes, like a lot of them, maybe just like one sense of transformation. There is the Eight of Wands, so I do feel a sense of Manila wants to take action. I'm not sure if it's wanting to take action towards life in general or towards Natalia. I'm not really feeling that sort of connection that's trying to come through. There is a Knight of Cups in the dark, so I'm not really feeling like Mahil has a lot of feelings towards Natalia right now. Or what exactly their intentions are. You can clarify. What exactly are Mahil's intentions towards Natalia? What exactly are Mahil's intentions towards Natalia? The Page of Swords. So I do feel that there is something that he wants to communicate to her. You know, this is curiosity is a type of magic. But it's the Page, so it could be just a new idea, just being curious about something. Or just wants to talk what they're thinking. But I'm not really feeling that there's any feelings coming through. But that is what I got. It is, eh? Moon. So your moon is in Aquarius and Sun. All right. The messages I have are your sun signs. So you are Sun Capricorn. So for Capricorns, where'd it go? I wrote messages for you all on your sign. For Capricorn, it says, don't be afraid to take a risk or step outside of your comfort zone. It's time to shine, show the world what you're made of. You may feel more assertive and self-assured than usual during this moon phase. Try to avoid getting too caught up in your ego and losing sight of your values. Trust your instincts and take action to turn your dreams into reality. So we'll see what the cards have to say for Nadine. How can Nadine expand their ambitions? How can Nadine expand their ambitions? What realities must Nadine face? What realities must Nadine face? What restricts Nadine? What restricts Nadine from moving forward? What has Nadine achieved so far? What has Nadine achieved so far? What has Nadine achieved so far? Ooh, the Queen of Swords. So, you do have the Ten of Swords in the dark. And this is how you can expand your ambitions. So the Ten of Swords is generally about letting go of any anxieties and worries and stresses and that sort of thing, right? Maybe ending anything that is negative or anything you don't need to serve, that's not serving you in a positive light, and just embrace a positive beginning to attract those or get that energy to conquer those ambitions. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. So this is the realities you may face. So I don't know if it's about you coming to terms with whatever your financial situation is right now and trying to work around with that. But I also feel the sense of like you actually knowing what your self-worth is and working with that, maybe hustling a little bit and try to figure out new ways or being more creative in ways to get that what you want, you know, facing that reality of how to move forward in that light. I do feel that there's some things you may not be fully aware of that you may have access to. I don't know. There is a Nine of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like this is what is restricting you. I feel like what is restricting you is like you taking actions towards your financial situation. So I feel like whatever energy that's coming through, the moon is picking up your finances or your work situation and that sort of thing, or your work and home life balance and trying to figuring that out. But what you have succeeded already is being the Queen of Swords. She is someone who's very wise and independent and intellectual. You know, you have a good sense of managing your money overall, and all that sort of thing. So it's just about working on the ambition and to improve it. And let's just see what Mama Moon has to say for you. The answers you seek are true. The answer you seek is right under your nose. Don't ignore the obvious and make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Your emotions are running high. You got that one too, and it is also a full supermoon. It's not a supermoon tonight. For Spinx, I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Is Spinx still here? Will I get a new job soon? Spinx, I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Will they get a new job soon? Will they get a new job soon? Will they get a new job soon? I know they were looking for their reading earlier. Will they get a new job soon? I feel like it's going to be more later than soon. I just feel the sense of somebody contacting you and saying that you didn't get it. But I feel like if that is the case, that if you don't get it, it's for a good reason. I know it doesn't sound like that right now, but I do feel like there's something better for you than whatever this may be. For the Eight of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel the sense of you being self-made and like doing something that is just for you. So I don't know if it's about you starting something on your own or whatever this is for you. But I feel like it's just something about you taking more initiative into something to make it more successful. There is a Seven of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like overall, I don't know if it's about you being honest with yourself and releasing any negativity or any stresses or anything that you may feel like is holding you back from reaching your potential, from getting the job. I'm just going to clarify what exactly is going on with the Three of Swords being in the dark. I just feel the sense of being really disappointed or upset about something regarding the work situation. Let's see, what is the Three of Swords telling us? The Empress. I feel like you are the Empress, you know, having that energy. And I was also feeling with the Eight of Pentacles here about you being something more creative to make yourself your more self-sufficient, and you know, realizing what that self-worth is for you and to make yourself, you know, more sustainable. I just feel the sense of, you know, this one says abundance, and since, but the Empress is also about being creative. So that's what I feel like. Just to stay strong, listen to your intuition, listen to your instinct. You know, if something doesn't happen, or whatever job you wanted didn't come through for you, I feel like there is something better, something you can put your mindset to that will fulfill your heart and make you feel, you know, accomplished. That's what I got. Oh, and Mama Moon card. I forgot a Mama Moon card for you. I didn't shuffle. This one is for Sophia B. I forgot to pull a card for her. It says it takes time for action. Don't think about giving up. Avoid being brass right now. A new male is coming into your life. So don't go too fast and forget your manners. I don't know if this male is an Aries, but there's that. Hi, Lolita. How are you? Does someone like me at work? Ooh, for Lolita. Does someone like Lolita at work? Does someone... That is too many cards. The moon did want to come out, so there is a mystery person, it seems. Does someone like Lolita at work? The moon keeps wanting to come out. Let's try this again. We already know the moon card. Does someone at Lolita's work like them? Ooh, they feel weak around you. For the Five of Pentacles, in the dark, I do feel like someone's like, I can't date someone at work. What am I thinking? But they do. But I feel like you make them feel weak. So I feel like they do like that. They do like you. There's the Three of Wands. I feel like they're kind of like sitting there, thinking and like wondering what it'd be like to be with you. You know, they're just kind of like, what would the future be like if I was with Lolita? I feel this energy. But I also feel like there's gonna, I don't know if like you're going through some big changes and you're transforming into something else there where this may just pass completely, or if this person is going to go through a phase of transformation and regain that confidence to tell you how they're feeling towards you. I'm not quite sure who this person is. Who exactly is this person that's trying to come through from Lolita, from her work? The Eight of Wands. So they do want to take actions towards you. That is something that they are thinking about. I feel like they're just having a low confidence and expressing that for you. It says light a fire under your cauldron, go, go, go. But I feel like that's more so towards the person who is thinking about you. Let's just see what the Mama Moon has to say for you, Lolita. I hope he isn't old. Oh man. It says apology may be in order. Ooh, so I don't know if you owe an apology to someone or someone feels like they need to apologize towards you. I feel like whoever this is, they may have had a misunderstanding about you, and now they have a new, clearer perspective about you, so they see you differently than they did before. So that may also explain the Death card, that they see you differently than they did before, and that's a big change that they went through. It says, find balance in the cosmos and the mundane in your life. Stop second-guessing yourself. Raise above your karma. Doing something for someone else. I don't know how that comes into play for you, but that is what I got. It says, you're good enough just the way you are, and a Virgo may be thinking of you. All the men that I work with are old. I just hope it's one of, oh, maybe it's one that comes in, yeah. Maybe it's one of the old one's son that comes in once in a while, I don't know. Nightfall waves. Will Aries break no contact and reach out to me? Maybe because the Five of Pentacles was in the dark, maybe it's someone else that's not at work either. For Nightfall, will the Aries break no contact and reach out to message the Sagittarius? Alright, for Nightfall waves. Will the Aries break no contact and reach out to me, the Sagittarius? Okay, so an Aries and a Sagittarius. Gotcha. 2 fire signs. That must be hot, fiery, passionate energy there. Holy. Will the Aries break contact and reach out to Nightfall? Will the Aries break and contact? Nightfall, let's see. Ooh, that's Death card. I feel like the cards just keep wanting to repeat themselves tonight. Will the Aries break in contact? Will the Aries break in contact? Ooh. I feel like they are thinking about breaking it. They are feeling about making some big, profound changes in their life. I feel like they are going through a phase of transformation. I also feel this energy of them kind of like letting go of things. So letting go of whatever stopped them from contacting you to begin with, and wanting to rebuild this foundation with the Tower. I just feel the sense of them kind of like a little bit vulnerable right now, a little bit confused, going through these changes, fearful of the changes that are happening, but at the same time getting that clear vision of what they want with the Four of Swords, you know, putting things on pause, contemplating, maybe meditating, whatever that is for them. I feel like they've been healing and soul searching, and they're being really careful and considering if they should contact you or not, but I feel like that is something that they're really, really considering and really thinking seriously of. And I feel like they're also trying to have that clear vision of their future and what that looks like for them. And I feel like they're trying to like think of what plans they want to put in place. At the same time, I feel like they are feeling very passionate towards you. I feel like they are also thinking about how to express their feelings towards you as well. But I don't know if they're going to. That's just something that they're thinking about. Let's see what Mama Moon has to say for you tonight. Ooh, it says a dream can manifest and will work well. Let go of the past. A new start is coming. A new start. So it could be a new start with the Aries or maybe something else. And this is almost a new moon, so maybe this energy will come through closer to the new moon. You're welcome. Diamond. Will my son sleep well soon and be able to move forward with his life soon? Okay, so for Diamond, will Diamond's son be able to sleep well to be able to move forward with their life? For the Five of Cups being in the dark, I do feel like things are going to be improving. I feel like they're going to be able to move forward. I feel like the cards are saying that they did have a personal setback. They realize that things are not perfect and handy dandy as maybe it should be. There is a Six of Pentacles, so I do feel like they're going to be able to, I don't know if someone's going to be able to help them or if they're going to be able to help themselves and someone else will be able to contribute to that. I don't know. I just feel this equal balance of give and take going on. Them feeling more vulnerable. I also feel like there's an energy around your son taking some volunteer work. So I don't know if this volunteer work will just do a shift in their life to be able to get them motivated again and meet new people. Volunteering is, I know a lot of people nowadays don't like to volunteer anymore, but it really does take a community to build a community. And when I just feel that sense of that shifting your son's energy a little bit in a good way. There is a Judgment here, so I don't know if this volunteer work will come like as a calling to your son, where he just wakes up one day and feels like that is something that he needs to do, or if it has already and they kind of like resisted it. I don't know. But I feel like whatever's coming for your son, he will come to a realization what that is for them. There is the Emperor in the dark. So I do feel like whatever the Six of Pentacles is, I feel like it will help them regain their power, regain their confidence, and take charge of their life again. I just feel like they need to fix the energy that's around them in a more positive light. That's what I got. Hi Sushi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you, Diamond. It's a process. You see, will Kay reach out or break no contact? Thank you. You see, will Carrie reach out or break no contact? Will Kay reach out or break no contact? For UC. Oh. I do feel that Kay is kind of like weighing their options and trying to figure things out for them. I also feel the sense of them stalling while they're trying to figure things out. I feel like they're not really rushing into anything. I feel like they're kind of like facing some inner truths about themselves right now, and that is kind of like what they're dealing with. There is the Three of Wands, so I feel like they're trying to have that clarity of what their future looks like and what they want out of it. So I feel like they're really going through some inner shadow work or something that's very similar to them. in that aspect. You know, there is a Knight of Swords. I feel like they are wanting to take action. I feel like they're maybe wanting to reach out to you. But at the same time, they're not going to rush into anything either. Like the Eight of Pentacles is in the dark. So I just feel the sense of them trying to put their focus and energy into their work. They're not going to rush into anything. They're not very ambitious right now. I feel like their energy is really low. And they're trying to do the best they can with what they have. Let's just see what Mama Moon has to say for you. It says, let something go and stop trying so hard. Move forward with less resistance. Not a good time to start new projects. Release emotional baggage is recommended. Soon you will see what is ahead of you. What do you need to release? That's what I got. Hi, Fabby. How are you? Hi, Marissa. Welcome. Bernard. When am I going to meet my female person? I'm going to meet my new future wife. So when is Bernard going to meet someone? When is Bernard going to meet their future wife? When is Bernard going to meet their future wife? Is Bernard going to meet their future wife? Huh. So there is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like, I don't know if this is your energy about you being a little bit shy about how to take action towards someone, or if it's somebody else's energy. I just feel this energy of being a little impulsive, maybe just impatient about waiting for the right timing. But there's also the Four of Cups, so I feel like just doing some thinking, some boost your confidence a little bit, you will find that love. I just feel like it's about planning to go out more, or planning to do some sort of activity that will get you out more so that you can meet this person. There is the Five of Swords in the dark. So I also feel like maybe someone's going to come back to your life. I don't know if it's somebody that you already know, or somebody you went to school with, or someone that you've known before may come towards you. There is a world, and I feel like if this person does come towards you, you will feel completed. You know, the two of you will feel completed. Yeah, so let's just see what the moon has to say for you. So I do feel there is somebody. I'm not sure when it will come through for you, but it just seems to be like it's in the works. No, I did shuffle the cards. Let's see. What does Mama Moon have to say for Bernard? What does Mama Moon have to say for Bernard? Ooh, it says, take a mini break or an adventure. I was just saying that you need to take some time to go and do something new. You know, an adventure. An adventure could just be like starting a new hobby or going somewhere you haven't been before. It also says the situation may have come around because you've been distracted. So be confident, you know, turn that King of Wands into the light. It's in the dark right now. You want to turn them around and be more confident. It also says find balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. So don't say too much and scare them away. It says look at the bigger picture, and there may be a Sagittarius thinking of you. That is what I got. Musical beer. Does R think about me? Does R think about musical beer? 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 Ooh, the Six of Cups. I would say yes. R is thinking about you. The Chariot. The Chariot, I feel like they just don't have the confidence to tell you that they're thinking about you, though. They're just kind of like at a standstill. They're just like, pause, you know? Like a deer in headlights kind of thing. Just kind of like, I want to go forward, but I can't. I'm stuck. I'm just going to sit here and think about it. There is the world. I feel like they think that their world will feel completed. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords in the dark, I just feel like they're kind of like having that inner turmoil. Like, I want to talk to a musical beer, but at the same time, I'm too scared, I'm too shy. I don't know. Whatever their excuses is, I feel like that is what they are putting their focus on instead of like coming up with some sort of boost of energy, you know? So I don't know if there's like some regrets about not telling you something beforehand, but I feel like they're kind of like regretting something or wanting to apologize to you about something. I'm not quite sure whatever that is, but they are looking for some sort of clarity on that. I don't know if they've talked to you yet or not, but I feel like that is something that is on their mind. Let's just see what the moon has to say for you. What does the moon have to say for musical beer? It says there is a tug of war going on between what you want and what they want. I feel like it's the other way around. I don't know. Being asserted is a good, but don't ignore someone's opinion or feelings. So I feel like when they do express their feelings, they maybe have a little bit of struggle saying it, so maybe it might sound not as good as what they're intending it to be. So keep that in mind as well. It says emotions are running high. A fiery climax is approaching. And maybe there's an Aries thinking of you as well. Me too. Hello. Full moon reading. So full moon Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius, me too. For Sagittarius. Sagittarius, it says, the full moon in Capricorn reminds you of your self-worth. And it is an inside job. Okay. It reminds you that your self-worth is an inside job. Regardless of what you own and how much money you have. This power can help you examine your beliefs around financial freedom and scarcity, and release any limited thoughts or patterns you may be holding back from experiencing your true self. But we'll see what the cards have to say about that. How can need to expand their ambitions? How can need to expand their ambitions? The Queen of Cups. What can need to release? No, what realities must need to face? What realities must need to face? What restrictions does need to have? What is restricting need to? What is restricting need to? What has need to achieved so far? What has need to achieved so far? Ooh. Pretty interesting. For this one, this is how to expand your ambitions to be more like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who is very compassionate and comfortable with who she is. She is very intuitive and gentle, a dreamer, and is very positive and honest and all that kind of energy. So, I don't know if you trusting your intuition a little bit more will help you get you ambitious or expand your ambitions. For the Nine of Cups, this is what realities you must face. So, there's not really a lot of realities you must face except for some perfect success right where you are now and just feeling grounded and supportive where you are. For the Nine of Cups, I also feel the sense of you feeling happy and content and satisfied with how things are and getting some recognition from other people. Maybe by boosting your intuition, you may attract that energy towards you. For the Nine of Wands in the dark, this is something you need to resist. I mean, I don't know why I want to say the Nine of Wands. For the Six of Wands, it's something you need to this is something that is restricting you. So the Six of Wands is restricting you. So I just feel the sense of having those private achievements or your personal definition of achievements. Maybe if you expand on those a little bit or put more focus and energy into them, it may help you not be so restricted and set you free a little bit in achieving those goals or ambitions. The Seven of Wands, this is what you have achieved already. You already have this, the Seven of Wands. So it's like you've already been challenged. You already fight for yourself. You already can stand up for yourself. You know, you already have all of this energy. You've overcome obstacles already. You did all the work already. Now it's just about letting the success and all of that come your way. And we'll see what Mama Moon has to say for you. Ooh, it says, conclusions are within reach. Forgiving someone can be the key to resolving the situation in a positive light. Doors that slammed shut now will be open. So anything that was not available to you before may be available to you now. So it's time to get back on track. Maybe even backtrack a little bit to anything. You know, if you apply to any jobs or whatever that is for you that they said no before, they may be saying yes now. And then meditation or yoga is recommended. That's what I got. Hi, Aisha. Aisha never got added though. Why does it say that she passed her limit? Oh, there's a bug in it. Oh. I'm sorry, Aisha. Mike, did my friend Carl tell me the truth about my enemies? Ooh. For Mike, did Carl tell Mike the truth about their enemies? Did Carl tell Mike the truth about their enemies? Did Carl tell the truth about their enemies? Ooh, 4 to 3 of cups in the dark. For 3 cups in the dark, I just feel the sense of them just gossiping and just, you know. I feel like Carl didn't tell you the truth. Because, you know, the Queen of Cups in the dark is just like, just talking. It's nothing's, you know, just talking to hear themselves talk kind of thing, you know? For the 8 of Swords being in the light, you know, there's just being negative and trying to, I don't know, play the victim or whatever that is for them. For the 2 of Swords, I don't know if they feel like they're stuck in the middle between you and someone else, though. I feel like, I'm not quite sure what was going on with the truth and the enemies and all that sort of thing. Yeah. But I do feel like Carl does feel like he's in the middle. So I don't know if he's like talking to someone that's telling him to tell you something. And he's just stuck in the middle and just kind of like relaying messages that are not really from him, if that makes any sense. There is the 5 of Swords in the light. So I feel like whatever it is, they're kind of like on defense mode, but at the same time in disagreements. I don't know if they're in disagreements with you or disagreements with whoever is telling him whatever this is, you know, because they're gossiping, they're getting their information from someone else. They're feeling like the middleman kind of thing. Yeah, so I don't know what that is going on there, but I feel like whatever it is stressing them out too. They're being defensive, so let's just see what the moon has to say for you. It says, don't think about giving up. Avoid being bashed right now. A new male is coming to your life. I don't know what that is about. Don't go too fast and forget your manners. It's time to take action, whatever that is. And maybe there's an Aries thinking of you as well, Mike. Fabby, will I have a romance on my next trip to Greece? Ooh, that sounds romantic. Will Fabby have romance on their next trip to Greece? That sounds so fun. Will Fabby have romance on their next trip to Greece? Ooh, the High Priestess. The Queen of Swords. So for the High Priestess, I do feel like if you listen to your intuition and, you know, your spidey senses, whatever that is for you, you will bring some good luck. The Queen of Swords is in the dark, though. So I don't know if this person is overly trusting of you. Maybe this person may fall too much in love with you, maybe more so than what you're ready for, so be careful. That this may not be like just a fling to this person. They may want, you know, everything. The whole relationship, commitment, everything kind of person. So listen to your instincts about that type of person if that is not something that you're wanting. For the Nine of Cups being in the dark, I just feel the sense that they may be a little bit clingy towards you, or, you know, wanting more from you than maybe what you're willing to give kind of energy. There is a Two of Swords, so weighing your options, moving forward with logic and your intuition, making sure that they're both matching up. I just feel the sense that maybe this person will expose themselves completely towards you, or maybe they'll be a little bit more sneaky with their intentions towards you. That is what I got. I'll see what the moon has to say for you. It says let something go, stop trying so hard, move forward with less resistance. Not a good time to start something new. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended. Soon you will see what lays ahead of you. And what do you need to release? So I got Sushi, hi. What do people really think about my channel and me? Ever since I had a collaboration taken, I've felt upset and off about YouTube. What do people think about my channel and me ever since? Okay, so what do people feel? What do people think about Sushi and her channel? YouTube can be like that, though. It's not something you can take to heart what people say. You just gotta believe in yourself and have confidence in yourself, and that's what attracts people towards you. And don't try to be like everybody else. People are always like, why aren't you like that person? Well, that person does it their way and you're doing things your way. Let's see what the cards have to say. What do people really think about Sushi's channel? What do people really think about Sushi's channel? What do people really think about Sushi's channel? The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is in the light, so I do feel like there's an equal balance of give and take. I do feel like people feel like they do get what you give, and I feel like that balance is really good. There is the King of Pentacles, so I do feel like overall, they feel like you are successful, you are growing your channel the best that you can for your circumstances, being a new mom and everything. That can be really challenging for the King of Pentacles. You know, it's also that success. They do feel like your channel is growing, that there's some personal growth in you. I feel like they feel like there's some changes in you in a positive way. I do feel like maybe with the High Priestess, maybe they feel like you could trust your intuition a little bit more, not second guess yourself, like build that confidence in yourself a little bit more, that you are doing it from your heart, you know, from your intuition. There is the Ace of Swords. So I don't know if they feel like you're restricting yourself a little bit or fearful of making some changes. But that is what I got. To see what Mama Moon has to say for you, Sushi. What does Mama Moon have to say to Sushi about her YouTube channel? What does Mama Moon have to say to Sushi about her YouTube channel? Ooh. It says, take a mini break or an adventure. The situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident. You've heard it 3 times now. Me, the cards of the moon. Find balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Look at the bigger picture. And there's some kind of energy around you with Sagittarius. That is what I got. Marissa, will R contact me this summer? Ooh, well, Marissa, will R contact Marissa this summer? Will R contact Marissa this summer? Will R contact Marissa this summer? Ooh. I feel like the energy in the universe hasn't really decided that yet. There is a King of Swords, so I feel like they're kind of like being indecisive about that energy. I feel like they're kind of like avoiding any problems, or they're trying to avoid, like trying to be proactive, like avoiding anything. There is the Queen of Cups, so I feel like their emotions are a little bit imbalanced. So I don't know if they're just fearful of expressing the emotions towards you. The Wizard World, so I don't know if it's going to be delayed. So I don't know if it's more about, I don't know what would be delayed, or something is not completed between the two of you for sure. Like, I don't know if there's some unfinished business or what is going on between the two of you. But I feel like it may take a little bit longer than this summer. I don't know. There is a Two of Pentacles, so maybe it's all based on what this decision is. You know, if the money comes in, or, you know, finances, or time, if the timing is right, where they can take off time from work or whatever their situation is. I feel like they're kind of like in limbo until they figure that situation out on how to clear this up. Oh, you live really far away. Yeah, so that makes sense with the money to come through to travel that far. And the timing too, yeah. Yeah, that's what I got. I don't know what happened to my camera. Hopefully it will come back. I don't know. I'll try to get the camera going again. Any possibilities when? I don't really do timing, Marissa, but I can get a message for you from the moon. Ooh, the moon. You got this one. It says, you are good enough. It says, find balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your life. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something for someone else. So maybe that will change the energy around you. But that is what I got. Your camera. Maybe the camera's fed up with your ex. There you go. I don't know. There, I got it to come back at least. I am done. Thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. I will be back on Tuesday for free readings. If that is something you would like, I'll be back on Tuesday 2 hours earlier than now. I'm back Tuesday, hopefully Wednesdays and Thursday too. I know I missed Thursday, but I will be trying really hard to be back. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all so much. You have a great weekend too, Starlight. Or the rest of it anyways. Don't forget to put your moon water out if anyone hasn't already. I'll see you next time. Bye!